This will be sure to placate an unrepentant and anonymous convicted felon from New York and distract everybody else for a day or two.
So what do our Republican friends do when an investigation turns up short? Simply put, they engage in fantasy. That's what they are doing here today. They accuse the Attorney General of withholding key evidence, but the Attorney General has substantially complied with their every request.
Rather than admit defeat in this bumbling operation and look for some other way to actually aid the public good, they've decided to flail about in mock outrage against a series of phantom tyrants in the hopes of distracting everyone from this epic flop. So what's left to do now? Well, let's hold the Attorney General of the United States, Merrick Garland, in contempt, of course. This will be sure to placate an unrepentant and anonymous convicted felon from New York and distract everybody else for a day or two.
Can we also just talk about subpoenas for 1 second? Because 2 of your last speakers are 750 plus days in defiance of a subpoena. So get real when Mr. Jordan and Mr. Biggs come to this floor and want to talk and get all righteous about subpoenas.
When Republicans line up in front of a Manhattan courthouse to denigrate the rule of law in the service of a now convicted felon, that is contemptuous. When Republicans peddle the lie that Joe Biden is pulling the levers of Trump's Manhattan prosecution, that is contemptuous. When Republican committee chairmen ignore their own subpoena but feign indignation when the Attorney General complies with his, that is contemptuous.
It's rich beyond measure, like a billionaire rich, to be asked to hold the Attorney General in contempt by people who themselves received subpoenas to testify before the January 6th committee, who never rendered a single document nor a single minute of testimony to the January 6th committee.